What is up? What is going on? This is What's for Dinner. I'm your host, Drew. So, this is a pre-season piece of cast iron, and it's not really that soft, smooth to touch. But when you're pre-seasoning it and you get it, this is new out of the package, and this is Select by Califon, or however you want to say it. I usually just use Lodge, but this came with this pots and pans that we got for Christmas. This is the easiest way to basically, right out of the box, you want to just wash it out with some extremely hot water, which we're going to turn on our tap here and get it going. Of course, just want to wash any remnants out of it. You do not want to use any soap whatsoever. And also, you're going to want to use a lint-free cloth. The lint-free cloth, obviously, is not mine. It's my wife's. She's going to kill me when she sees this. But, yeah. So, I'm going to turn my burner to about medium heat. And we are going to evaporate all the water out of here. And I'll be right back. And you see this is still not hot. This is going to take a few minutes. You'll know when it's hot because this will be, your handle will be hot. But also, again, you see my Lodge griddle over here. This also, anytime it's pre-seasoned, you still want to season again. You can see the water in here. Makes these little covers for your handle. You also will want to use, your oven glove, or oven mitt. And basically, you always want to use a lint-free cloth, and we'll wipe all that out, and you're going to let all this water evaporate. And again, this is starting to warm up. We're going to preheat our oven to about 225, and you'll see here in a second, I'm going to use canola oil, and I'll try to put all the different smoke points for the different oils up, as far as your flaxseed oil, avocado oil. Some people, you could even use olive oil. I'm just using canola oil. Has a little bit higher smoke point than the olive oil. I know some purists, they all want to use flaxseed oil. It's equivalent to linseed oil if you're working with wood instruments, but trust me, if olive oil is good enough for Cowboy Kent Rollins, canola oil is good enough for me. Again, a little higher smoke point. This is still warming up. You'll know it. And again, each piece of cast iron is different. This I will be seasoning. I don't know exactly what I'm going to go with on this. Maybe, I got a lot of bacon fat left over. You could also use that. You do many different things. So, but you don't want to put your oil in there until the pores of it have been opened up. But basically, it's hot. And then also, you want to use a lint-free cloth, because if you don't, anything that's like a paper towel or anything like that, it's going to catch on any ridges in there, and it's going to soak into the pores of that. You don't want that. That's no bueno. It's no good. So our cast iron is heated up, and you'll see you could put it directly on your rag, or you could put it directly into your skillet or Dutch oven, whatever it may be. You guys can see there's going to be a bunch of leftover that won't soak into the pores itself. And a lot of people do the handles, you know, every piece. Now, this is pre-seasoned, but you want to treat it like a brand new piece. See how you're even doing the edges, and there's a little oil left on there. Now, the oven is preheated to 225. I've even seasoned them where I've done it at higher heat. Of course, I'm going to take the handle off when I stick it in. We're going to go for 20 minutes at 225, and you're going to want to repeat this process roughly 3 times. So take an hour out of your day to do this when you get a brand new piece of cast iron. Okay, it's been in for 20 minutes, and here you can see it. Nice and shiny. That's what you want. And we're also going to repeat the process, just like I said. You got to think about it like you just got a new grill. You have to do a burn-in. You know, you can't just use it right away. And here's our lint-free cloth with some oil on it. Ay, ay, ay. Do all the edges. Again, some people do the handle. And again, I'm at medium high heat. I'm right in the middle. So 6 o'clock on your clocks, 5 on your stove. Just going to heat this up a little bit, let it soak all in. We're going to repeat the process another time. Yeah, 2 more times. So I'll show you real quick. I don't have the most luxurious place or anything, but what I did, there's a pizza pan. What I did was I got one of these El Cheapo thermometers for the oven. And my oven runs a little bit cold, and almost every single oven residential will run cold. So sometimes you have to put it up to a little higher heat. And when you go to clean your cast iron, after you have cooked with it, you'll want to repeat the process of the very hot water. Why this is hot, it will clean out a lot easier. And then also, Lodge makes these little scrapers. You could use those. Again, they have the little things for the handles. And you always want to have, you know, not necessarily a glove or anything like that, but you always want to have some protection. This stuff is super hot. I love cast iron. It retains its heat. I hope you guys had a great holiday. Check out the new video coming out again, LA Street Dogs. And I appreciate everybody out there that watches. Like, subscribe.